All right, so we're gonna start with talking about what happened to us yesterday. First off, the name of the video is what we're going with. Are we gonna go with "Don't let these people in your home"?
Sure.
Okay, so do not let these people in your home. Me and my wife last year bought a new home, and if you've bought a home, you know what I'm talking about. And if you have not bought a home, please take notes. When you buy a house, a lot of people come to the neighborhood. They're always trying to sell you something. No matter what they say their intentions are, they come to your door. I don't care what they say, what service they're offering. Always say no. Okay? We used to have church people come to our door. I'm religious. I believe in God. Whatever. This is not what this video is about. But the church people come to the door, and a lot of times I want to turn away because it's just they come at the most inopportune times. Leave me be. Right? And they never come on a Sunday. That's what blows my mind. They never come on a Sunday. It's always on like a Thursday, Friday. I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest person on it.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, Friday evening. I'm sorry, let's not talk about that, whatever. But you get these other people who come to your door and they're trying to sell you something. And they will lie and tell you different things to get into your house. First guy we had come to the door, he said he was trying to sell water filters.
Yes.
Water filters. He was trying to, we were drinking wrong water, so much mercury, some BS he told us. And he was in our house for 4 hours of us trying to get him out. Now, I tried to be nice to the guy. And then eventually I had to get rude because he just did not get the hint. He was in our house for I think 4 hours or something.
Yeah, he was in our house till 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. He called me when I came home from work, told me he wanted to show me something with some water. I'm trying to be nice. The first time owning a home, whatever, let him in my house. Worst mistake I've ever made. This dude, it got so bad in order for me to get him out of my house, I had to be pretty much an asshole. I started packing this dude's stuff up for him. So I was like, no, you gotta go. I'm tired, you gotta go. I kept telling him, hey, you need to leave, you need to get out. Yo, I ain't messing with you, get out my house. I was trying to be nice in the first, but I had to say, man, you gotta go. Seriously, you gotta go. And then he'll try to go back and forth and bargain with you and try to say, well, I'll get you this 2,000 water filter for even cheaper. No, I'll get you on a payment plan. No, these people are slime balls and will force their way in your homes and keep trying to sell you stuff. So it got so bad, while he was in the middle of him talking, I started packing his stuff up for him. I'm putting it in the bag as he's talking. I'm like, I don't want it, I don't want it. He's taking his time packing stuff, being slow. So I was like, I'll help you pack your stuff up. You about to get up out of here. So that was the worst of it. Yesterday, Saturday, what was yesterday's date? The 17th.
March 17th.
March 17th, 2018. We had a guy come to our door. Nice little gentleman. He comes to the door. He says, hey man, we're a new company in the area. We come from Florida. We moved to Georgia. We're about to open a store out here. We just want to clean your home for you. I told him, hey man, I ain't trying to buy nothing. I ain't with it. He said, it's nothing like that. All we're coming to do is clean the rooms. He says, are you military? I know it's a lot of local military out here. If you're military, I'll get you an extra room. We're only supposed to do one room. But with your association with the military, we'll give you 2 rooms. So we'll do your bedroom and we'll do your front room. We're gonna clean it. As far as they're supposed to get in, he lied and said they were going to do what to the floors?
They were going
detail or something.
I think they were supposed to detail the hardwood floors because we have hardwood floors in our living room. And then they were going to shampoo the carpet, I believe, or I don't know if they're gonna shampoo it.
Yeah, it was something.
Because he told us he wanted us to vacuum the carpet before they came in. So we assumed, okay, if we vacuum in the carpet, then they're going to shampoo the carpet.
Yep.
They're going to do like a deep clean or something like that of the carpet.
The dude comes, now mind you, I talked to this first dude. It was a white guy. I say race for a reason. So I noticed when my neighbors, this guy was bouncing from neighbor to neighbor. It was this white guy. He was coming in and out of their homes. I could see him because I was changing my wife's tire at the moment they were on the block. So I saw the white guy going in and out of my neighbor's house. Now, I don't have a lot of black neighbors. I'm one of the only black people living in this neighborhood right now.
No, that's some down the street.
Down the street? Okay, I don't see many. The one person I was cool across the street, he has moved. So, it's not that many black people in the neighborhood. But with the white guy who's bouncing back and forth, right? So he gets to my house, he speaks to me for a second, but guess who he sends into my home? He sends a black guy and his son. 2 black people, he sends them to my home. Alright. I'm like, okay, I noticed the difference, but whatever. Maybe he felt like they'd be more comfortable with me. It is what it is. So we let the guy sends his guy in there and they're supposed to be cleaning up. So they come in with this big old stupid looking vacuum. So I'm like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. So the guy goes, you ever heard of a Kirby? And I was like, Kirby, you know, I'm thinking of some down south stuff. I'm a basketball dude. I maybe thought he was even talking about somebody with football, but he was asking about Chicago sports. And he said Kirby. And I'm like,
I was thinking that too, because when he said that, I'm like, is he trying to say Curry? That's what I thought he was trying to say.
I don't know what he was trying to say. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, Kirby? So he's like, no, I'm talking about that vacuum right there, that shampoo. He's like, that thing a beast. I'm gonna show you what it is. He's like, I'm gonna leave my son here with you. Now the son, he didn't track the son up. The son is lying to me. Like, this kid can't be no older than 17, 16. He's lying to tell me he's been in the army. He's deployed.
I mean, I'll give him and say he probably was 18.
18 max.
18.
He's telling me
he wasn't legal because he admitted that he was not old enough to drink.
Yeah, he said he wasn't old enough to drink, but the dude was telling me all these deployment stories. He deployed to Italy, which didn't sound right to me. I mean, I don't know what other branches do. I'm only in one branch, but he claimed that he was deploying to Italy and stuff like that. I'm just like, whatever. So the dude passes me a book.
Gotcha, bitch.
I look at the book and I go, you know what, they got me. The dude told me, we're not trying to sell you anything. We just want to clean the floor. We just want to clean. That's all we want to do. We're not here to sell you anything. As the dude is showing me, he's going through, he's breaking it down. So I'm like, I don't want to be rude because I'm grown. I'm 25 years old, be 26 in 10 days. I'm a grown man. Here's this dude that's sitting in front of me. I think he's 17, 18. I don't see him as a grown adult. I see him as a kid. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to destroy this kid. So first I try to be nice. Now he's giving me all this stuff. He's breaking down everything to me. He's like trying to sell me this vacuum. So I'm like, how much is the vacuum? Like how much is this thing? He's like, well, let me give you value. Let me break it down and bring some value to it. So this dude starts breaking down the items in my home. Mm-hmm. He says that vacuum, you know, a vacuum costs you probably about $400. So my wife look at each other. I'm like, what the hell is this dude? What type of vacuums are you buying? The people who house you going to, what type of vacuums they buying? Because I grew up, we wasn't balling like that. We probably had a $70 vacuum from Walmart. If that, and even right now, I got me a cheap little, I don't even know where that vacuum at right now. Oh, it is behind me. I got me a little cheap little Bizzle, however you say this thing. I got me a little cheap little deal. The ones you see in the school, you know what I'm saying, the janitor use. Then I got me a little cheap shampoo, bro. I spent like $120 on both of those together and was still salty. I had to spend $120 on cleaning stuff. So the dude, like, you spend $200 on that. You spend $400 on this. You need $400 on this. He was like, at the end, you out of like $2,000. Bro, who spends $2,000 on a vacuum and a shampoo? I don't know what you're talking about. He was steady going back and forth. So as he's vacuuming the floor, you can look this up, this Kirby vacuum. He's cleaning the floor. He's constantly putting like little, they look like coffee filters almost.
Yeah, they're like little white cotton discs that he's using as samples into this vacuum cleaner to show all the dust and dirt and everything that's coming off of your floor that this vacuum is so-called picking up.
Yes, so it gets hilarious. It gets mad hilarious. So the dude is showing me how this thing works. So first he goes, he's going over my floor, showing how it picks up the dirt off the floor. And he's like, your mop isn't doing its job. I'm thinking in my mind, like, bro, I ain't swept or mopped this week off the floor, so it's gonna be dirt and I have a pet. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, we have a cat that sheds a lot of hair.
We have a cat that sheds. So he goes to the couch and he's like going over the couch. So man, I'm looking at the couch. It looks like he's gonna tear the fabric of my couch. Like, I'm looking at the couch, I'm like, holy shit. If this little dude tears my couch, he has to leave the vacuum. He gotta bounce. I'm taking his vacuum and he gotta get out. But he didn't rip that. So he goes to do our ceiling fan. Mm-hmm. Shonda, how hard was that ceiling fan rocking when he was doing it?
Oh my gosh, I was so afraid because he's already short and his arms aren't very long and he's trying to reach this wand up to clean our ceiling fan. Our ceiling fan is pretty high up off the ground. And he's trying to reach it and clean it and the blades are bending so bad that it looked like it was gonna just break right in half.
It looked like he was gonna knock the whole ceiling fan off because the whole thing was rocking. So dude, he's steady on the thing. Mind you, he's supposed to be vacuuming it, but the vacuum isn't picking up the dust. It's just rubbing off into the vacuum. So he'll rub it and then he'll break it apart, suck some of the dust off, and then put it up there and start rubbing it again. So I'm like, bro. So I want him to go at this point. I'm like, you're a young dude. I'm trying to be nice, but I want you to go. So I started hitting him with numbers. I'm like, so how much is this thing, bro? I was like, because I asked my child to send me a $2,000 water filter, and I ended up saying hell no, and I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you in here my house on a Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon, 4-5 hours.
But when they came in, it was 3:45-ish.
Yeah.
When they came in.
And I'm like, I don't want you in my house 3 or 4 hours trying to send me this vacuum when I'm not going to buy it. Y'all told me y'all was gonna clean. How much is the vacuum? So he hits me with I've seen it go online for like $2,000 or something like that. He said, or $1,000.
I think he said under $1,000.
I've seen it go online for under $1,000.
Mind you, initially he told us you cannot buy this thing online. You have to. The only way you can buy it, this is true, because if you go on their website, in order for you to buy this item, you have to schedule a demo. You cannot buy this item anywhere, like as far as their website go. You cannot buy it unless you schedule a demo with them. Bro. So for him to tell us, oh, I've seen it online for this price, but you just told us like 5 minutes ago that you can't buy this thing online, and if you see it online, that it's fake and it's a scam. Yes. That was his own words out of his own mouth. So
the dude, he's steady telling me what everybody else pay for it. Still ain't told me the price. I'm like, no. How much you charge for it? He's like, well, I was like, 'cause I'm not paying $1,000 for a vacuum, bro. Straight up, I'm not paying $1,000 for a vacuum. So he tells me, well, I've seen if you give me your vacuum that you have right now, your shampoo right now, I can give you some credit. And he said, I can get your payments as low as
$53.
$53 for 24 months?
It's $50 a month for 24 months. So I'm like, okay.
Let's do some math real quick.
I'm a math person. I'm an accounting major. So I'm like, $50 a month
50?
for 12 months. I'm like, dude, that's still $1,200 for 2 years.
50 times 24. $1,200. Bro. So he tried to finesse me. I told him I'm not spending $1,000 on a vacuum, and this man turns around and tells me, well, if you give me your vacuum, your shampoo, you can pay $53 for 2 years. That's $200 more than what I just told you I ain't paying. Exactly. So we've talked about it. It was this long drawn out process. I want to show you guys how slimy this is. We want to dig into some of the reviews of some of these people have done. So what do I type in here?
Kirby. Just type in Kirby and
Kirby.
see if it comes up.
Consumer Affairs, blah 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 blah.
There it is. That's the very first one.
This one?
Yep.
Top 1,599 reviews and complaints about Kirby vacuum cleaners. So I'm pretty sure some horror stories. We looked in here a little bit before we started this video, and that's what motivated this video, because they were very aggressive with me. Little young dude, but he's very aggressive, so I can only imagine how the father or an adult would be. So I was like, if I had this situation with a kid, I could only imagine with somebody else though. So let's look at some of these horror stories of this. Hold on real quick. Let's look into this.
So what I did, I filtered it by the 1 stars only.
All right, let's go back. Let's start with the 1 stars.
Because the 1 stars has the most ratings. There's 49 reviews of 1 stars, and that's the most out of all of them. So I think like the 5 stars had like 24.
I think, to be honest with you, I think a lot of these 5 stars are employees.
They're probably employees.
They're employees. Like, come on, man. Some of the stuff don't even make sense. Like, I'm sorry. And the vacuum's stupid loud, stupid heavy.
It's extremely heavy.
I'm like, bro, it's not a 5, and I'm looking at it. So let's go to this. Hold on. These people are nothing more than con men and scammers. I said men. Calling our home, telling my husband he'd been chosen to have our floors clean. These people will worm their way into your home with a lie. They started out with the price being, I can't even read right now, with the price being $3,300, calling his boss to say he'd do this best to give us a deal. We said no. Do you believe they ever cleaned the floors? Not. This is, I'm on this line?
It says this guy.
Oh yeah, here we go. This guy played the good guy, saying he'd call his boss to get us a good deal. Look on eBay. You can buy one there way cheaper. People, beware. We work hard for our money, not to be scammed into buying something this outrageously overpriced. This company starts out with a lie. Then one has to wonder if their whole company is built on lies. Yo, this is so truthful. Like they literally lied to us so they can get in the door and told us that they was coming to clean floors. And what's crazy is when my mans came in to do the floor in the front room, he ran a vacuum across the hardwood floor and told me he was doing a dry mop. Bruh, are you serious?
And then they say, well, we're gonna clean your floors, the entire living room area. We're gonna clean the entire bedroom area. They didn't. They literally focused on like one
section,
room.
And then they as they're doing it, this was hilarious. The coffee filters I mentioned earlier. So what they'll do is they'll run it over the carpet or like whatever area.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 times.
They'll do like 3 moves, and then they'll turn around and the filter will be full, and they'll take the filter out and just throw it on your floor. And then they'll put another filter in there and do it again, and then they'll take the little circle filter and put it on the floor. So by the end of them doing it, it's probably like 70 filters on your floor. Which, if I'm going to spend in the thousands for a vacuum, I don't want a filter on it. Then it's supposed to be a shampooer, but the shampooer liquid that holds the liquid was like this big.
Oh, yeah.
I have a real shampooer that I can't even finish my bedroom shampooing it without having to refill it. So if I have a big one, how in the world, how many times am I going to have to refill this one? But let's go to some of the stories. I want you guys.
We didn't even get to that point.
Yeah, I want you guys to see some of the stories of when they came in their house and they was aggressive and the people wouldn't get out their home. Because I've dealt with these people and I've straight up had to pack their stuff home and say, you got to go. Which now moving forward, I did a lot of YouTube research because I dug into the rabbit hole, and YouTube is so addicting that way. You find something that you're interested in, and they just take you on this rabbit hole, and you just lose sight of like, I spent so many hours watching videos over the last 2 days, yesterday and today, of people dealing with them, and these people come in their house, they have them on camera outside their door, lying to them to get in, recording with them begging, like they're saying, no, I don't want to buy it, get out. The dude is steady, like, you can't afford this? You can't, it's ridiculous. So let's find some of these horror stories. Because there are people who we've seen comments of them being, what's the word I'm looking for? Traumatized. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Traumatized. Resolution in progress. Get out of here. Let's see this one.
And I also like to point out, if you read this, their Kirby vacuum response, it is the exact same response for every single person. The only thing is different is their name.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get into this one. I'm gonna try to read a little bit. I know I was struggling reading a little bit.
You want me to read it?
No, I'm not hooked on phonics. Let me read this real quick. Hold on. It's just hard reading on a computer screen instead of reading a book this close to my face when I can follow lines. Don't judge me. All right. Totally unacceptable. The doorbell rang. I answered it. It was an energetic fellow saying he wanted to offer a free cleaning. I was skeptical, very skeptical. After reassuring me 10 times and pushing his way through, I said, okay. Made it clear to him I had to get back to work in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Keep track of this time. He said, no problem. Very shady, and I suspected he was drunk or under the influence of drugs or both. All right, we're going to take that with a grain of salt because you look kind of shady. People are always going to say you're on drugs. After using my vacuum cleaner, her vacuum cleaner, he said his buddy was coming. Before I could respond, a thug barged into my house with a huge box. I hope thug ain't code for black person.
I really hope so too. I just ignored that portion of this because I'm like, okay, I don't know who's writing these things.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna pretend that it's really a thug, like Chris Brown. Okay, can I intro that? Okay, I like Chris Brown. I don't think he's really a thug, but I'm just talking about the appearance, the bandana tatted. All right, never mind. Before I could respond, the thug barged into my house with a huge box. He said, did he give you the rundown? I said, I thought this was just a cleaning. He said, good, and left. Weird, shady. The guy opens the box, pulls out the vacuum and starts on my vacuum and bragging about how great his is. 15 minutes in, he's trying to clean my whole house. This is the same company that came to my house. And they said they was gonna clean 2 rooms. And they didn't clean the 2 rooms. He literally vacuumed the floor in like maybe a 4x4 area. And then he went to my bedroom and he vacuumed like the same side of the bedroom. The dude was in my bedroom for like an hour and he only vacuumed like a small area. Yeah. Whatever. The guy opened the box. We got past that part. I don't have time for this. Thanks, but no thanks. Doesn't listen.
Scroll down, I'll read the next part.
All right, cool. You can read this. You want this one?
Yeah. Hold on. He goes into my room after I said, don't go in there. Tells me he is a chemistry major and the reason I'm not getting good sleep is because I'm sleeping in dust mite feces and 2 pounds of my yellow skin I've been shedding. LOL. This guy really would make a good storyteller because he could tell them for days, it seemed. Half an hour later, throwing these stupid white discs around my house with tiny bits of dust, he told me he wanted to start shampooing. I said no. No way. Time's up. He started giving me a sob story about how his poor dad has pancreatic cancer and he needs to sell the vacuums to support him. Really? This is a new low pathetic. Then as he's packing up, taking his sweet, sweet time, which our same guy did to us.
Yep.
He makes a pretend phone call to one of his Kirby buddies, probably from the video game, LOL. He said, "We want to start the new month off right. How about instead of $2,300, we discount it for an amazing one-time offer for only $1,500. LOL. Kirby was trying to rip me for $800. Wow, this company is ripping everybody left and right. I said, nope, I'll just buy mine on eBay for $300. See you later." Then another guy walks in, says he's the general Kirby manager of Massachusetts, like I'm supposed to bow before him. The guy doing the demo looked like he was his butler or slave. The guy says, "Nice house," tries to make small talk, and asks me again if I wanted to buy. I had to try really hard to keep my composure from not bursting out in laughter. The most average Joes don't have over $2,000 to drop on a vacuum to clean. I'm not Oprah, so no, not interested. Get away. Finally, they left an hour later. This company is horrible. Do not trust them. Do not let them in your house. They want to waste your time. That's all. These people need to do normal advertising for the 21st century like everybody else and leave people alone. Stay away from my home, Kirby.
What's some of the ones that people's traumatized? Like, no, I'm not getting out. He said, this dude said he's in debt. So I'm not gonna read this whole one. I just made this video for people so that if you've never owned a home, you know what to expect. People are gonna come to your door and try to say stuff, and if you let them in, you're going to have to outright fight them. I'm not trying to get in trouble for fist fighting somebody or something. Like, well, I'm just not trying to go through the hassle of fist fighting somebody. But you're gonna have to go, pull teeth to get them out of your house. They're very aggressive. You can say, "Hey, get out," and they'd be like, "But let me say this. Let me say this." You know what I'm saying? They take advantage of people. I've seen a lot of stuff where people say, "I'm in debt." They pressure me so hard I did it. They cannot force you unless they pull a gun out on you. They cannot force you.
But it has gotten to that point. I remember one story I was reading on here. A lady was saying that they put a gun on her.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But it was one story. The lady said the guy threatened her, was cursing at her, threatening her, and literally told her, "I know where you live." That right there, that's grounds for me to kill you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, but at the same time, you are threatening me in my own home. I'm trying to get you to leave. You are trespassing on my property.
Yeah, when I say leave,
you are giving me the right now
to defend myself.
Because you are threatening me in my own home.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It should never get to the point where I feel like I have to call the police to get you out of my house. It should never get to that point. I don't care what you're selling. As a salesman, if someone said, "No, I do not want it. No, I do not want it." If I have to tell you about a third time, no, we have a problem.
Yeah, agreed.
It should never get to that point. And if that is what your company stands behind, then you have a problem, and you're opening up a lot of ground for lawsuits.
And that's the thing. I don't think anybody would sue them because unless you record it, it's kind of hard because they're kind of shady. They're kind of hard to find too. A lot of them aren't even attached to the company.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Remember that one story we was listening to where it actually was more than one. Well, these people are going in and robbing these people now.
Oh yeah, they kicking doors. Well, not kicking doors down, but they straight up stealing from you. Like they'll hit you with the, "Can I use the bathroom?" Which dude did that to us too. Yeah. He actually used the bathroom, but the problem is I stood right by the bathroom door the whole time he was using it. But he asked to go to the bathroom because I'm pretty sure he saw the bathroom when he walked in because you can see our bathroom when you walk through the front door. But he was trying to go to a different part of the house from where we were because we were sitting in the living room. But he was like, "Hey man, can I use your bathroom real quick?" "All right, you can use the bathroom, but I'm gonna stay close." These people will say, "Can they use your bathroom?" and go in your house and start stealing. I didn't want him opening doors. I made sure all of my doors that they were not cleaning was closed. They couldn't go into any rooms. I would hear it if they opened any doors. But it was very, very shady, and we got lucky enough to have a young dude that I felt bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, if it was an adult, I'd let him have it.
Yeah.
They do very shady stuff. Don't let these people in your house. I thought it was hilarious, to be honest with you. I'm addicted to these stories. I'm telling you, when you start digging into these stories, you'll see some of the funniest people defending this. Like, every time you go to a video and you see somebody defending it, a lot of times they're an employee.
Oh, yeah.
They're worse than GameStop. Go on the GameStop Facebook page and look at some of them statuses and say something crazy about it and say, "Oh, I don't like GameStop. GameStop is trash. They try to scam you. They don't give you no money for your games." Mm-hmm. Try it. I guarantee you a GameStop or former GameStop employee will call you out. And that is the exact same way with this Kirby thing. Do not let these people in your house. Do not let these people in your house. I don't care if they're selling religion, coats, vacuums, socks. I don't care who it is. Girl Scout cookies, because they're aggressive too. Girl Scouts are aggressive now.
But you can't really say no to Girl Scouts.
No. They're aggressive. You tell a Girl Scout, I ain't got no money. They'll whip out a cell phone on you with the little thing that's pushed into the headphone jack talking about, I take debit. I take checks. Girl Scouts are taking checks now. I don't care what they selling. Say no. I believe in God, but if you come to my door trying to sell religion right now at this point, the answer is no. I'll see you Sunday. I'll see you when I go to church, but I don't want you at my house. Don't come out.
But now we do have to discuss the other reason why this video was prompted.
I forgot.
These people stalked our house.
Oh yeah, they did stalk us. So can I? You wanna? Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so real quick, 'cause I want to make it real quick, because we bored in 26 minutes.
Is your camera gonna cut off on us?
It's I don't know if it's gonna cut off at 30. It might do that on this too. Whatever. So so we say, hey man, you gotta go. We gotta go pick my wife's car up.
Before that, you gotta go back to before that.
Oh yeah. So when I changed my wife's tire, I said I was changing my wife's tire to begin the video. I was putting a donut on it because her tire was blown out. I put the donut on it. Cool. Dude was like, can we come and clean your house? I said, man, I gotta go. He's haggling me for time. He's like, man, I'm telling you, we just cleaning it. All I want you to do is let us to clean your house. And when you have friends and family that come and move out here, or you know anybody, recommend us. We said, all right, cool. Whatever. Give us an hour. We hop in the car. No, we told him give us 30 minutes, right?
No, we said an hour.
We said an hour?
Yeah, we said an hour.
But we missed the time completely. He called my cell phone twice. I ignored him. We were still dropping the car off trying to get the stuff situated. We come home. We hurry up. We grab the tire because we left the rim. We left the actual tire with the rim in it when we went to the Walmart. So we go back to drop the tire off. We come back home. Now we've missed our time. We asked for an hour. We took like 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. Something crazy.
It was like a 40 to 45 minutes past the time that we were supposed. They were supposed to come at 3. By the time we got back home from doing everything that we did,
like 4.
It was almost 4 o'clock.
It was almost 4.
When we pulled up on our block
in the subdivision,
they were sitting at the end of our block in their truck, waiting for us to come back.
Yes, and then this what makes it even dirtier. So we dropped the car off. This is like 4 o'clock. Walmart says their stuff closed at 7, but I lied and told the dude to close at 6. The dude was like, hey, we here still. So he pulls back, knocks on the door. So I'm already ticked off. We let him in. So we finally let him in. It's the first time the young dude comes in or whatever. So he's doing it. He's taking forever. I tell him, we gotta go, man. We gotta go get our car. Our car is ready. So he goes, you want us to do it later? Can we come back? What time you want to do it? I said, I'm good. I don't want it. I'm good. We have to go get our car. That's all I'm focused on right now. I don't care about this vacuum. I start packing his stuff up for him because he's taking forever.
Yeah,
so
it takes like easily 25 minutes.
Yes, so I'm snatching all his filters up off the ground. Man, all the stuff is all the dirty and cleaned up and powdered up is throwing back on my floor. I don't care. I'm throwing the garbage bag. I'm packing this stuff up for him. Hey, can I throw these filters in the trash? I'm trashing his filters. We leave. We go get the car. We do the paperwork. We pay for what we gotta pay, then we come back home. No car, no truck. We don't see the van at nowhere. So what we saw them the first time, I guess they figured we would try to come a different way. We come through the subdivision the same way, don't see nobody. I'm like, all right, cool, we can go in the house. So me and my wife is in the house talking trash about them. All of a sudden we hear a knock at the door.
Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. We come back and guess what? It's the young dude at my door talking about, can we pick up where we left off at? I said, bro, no. I lied and told him I had to work today. I said, no, I gotta work tomorrow, bro. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this. I'm done. I don't want the vacuum. I'm not gonna spend that much money on it. He tried to ask me another question about what he trying. I said, no, I am done. That's it. I'm not gonna do this no more. And I closed the door on the young dude. Shut the door down. I shut it down. Don't let these people in your house.
Yeah, especially because at this point, it's like what, 6:30?
6:30. You've been trying to sell me a vacuum for almost, what, 4 hours now?
Yeah, 3
I mean, don't get me wrong, we left the house in the middle of it, but you've been trying to sell me a vacuum for 4 hours. Man, you already told me, the only thing you told me is that you was coming to clean. So my thing is just a word to advice to people. Don't let these people in your house, all right? If they want to come clean your house, they're lying. They want to come cut your grass, they're lying. Look on Google and find your company that can cut your grass if you got a yard that you don't want to maintain yourself. Don't let anybody come to your door and sell you anything, security systems, anything. If you need that stuff, this is 2018. We have the internet, we have phones, we have different things. These people don't have to come door to door to sell something. Stuff sells itself.
Exactly.
So if the person is at your door trying to sell you anything, they are soliciting.
Especially something that costs $3,000.
Yeah, and they can chop it down to 1,000 if you haggle them enough. No, don't let these. I don't care what the people selling. The old lady that shows up at your door talking about, do you believe in God? You know
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, when they show up your door saying you know the Lord is your savior, hit them with the yes or the no, whatever you believe in, and ask them to leave. The answer is no. I'm trying to help people out because I've seen a lot of people in articles saying that, oh, I felt pressure. I seen a lady, old 82-year-old lady on the news. That dude came in her crib and would not leave until she bought the vacuum and forced her to buy it. And then wouldn't even refund her 3-day refund time frame, and made the news. Don't let these people in your house. I'm just trying to help you out. Wanted to tell you our story about what we dealt with. I know this ain't video game related because that's what this channel is typically about, and technology. But we wanted to talk about that because these people OC, they wildin'. You got anything else real quick?
It's bad now because ever since they left, we're sitting there thinking like, are they gonna come back?
I want them to come back. I'm like, trolling so hard when they come back. I'm recording. I'm gonna have her grab it. If they come back, y'all gonna get a second video because she's gonna have the camera recording as I'm interacting with them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm letting you have it.
We left for the day today to go out and do some things, and coming home we're just like, we wouldn't be surprised if they're sitting outside of our house waiting for us. I want
them to come back. No, I'm not gonna.
And it's like, it's bad because it's like, I'm almost afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid for my life, but I'm saying it's just like, you never know. You could be walking out the door and they could be standing right there. You could be coming home and they could be standing right there. And it's just like, I don't want someone knowing when I'm coming and going out of my own house. I don't need someone stalking. Oh, they know not to break into my house. They break into my house, it's a wrap. We're gonna have a huge problem.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware. If you plan on buying a house or if you own a home, you probably dealt with it already. So I'm probably not helping you out at all. But don't let people in your house. Don't let them force you to buy anything. Man up. If you're a woman up. Call the police if need be. Should nobody pressure you in your own home. But I think that's it. That's it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. Per the usual. I know this is so random, but thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe. And we out.